Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine for a moment waking up every day with the knowledge that your body doesn't function as most people's do. You can't move freely, can't walk or hug the ones you love, and yet you are determined to find joy, purpose, and success. It's hard to comprehend, right? But here is the truth. There are individuals who live this reality every single day, and they are living more fully than many of us ever will. Why? Because they have chosen to see life through a lens of possibility, not limitation. Today, I'm going to share with you the extraordinary story of someone who, despite being born without arms and legs, has become a beacon of hope, courage, and inspiration to millions. This is a story of resilience, love, and relentless pursuit of purpose. And you're about to hear a journey that will challenge everything you think you know about overcoming adversity. Stick with me, and by the end, you will understand why no obstacle is too great to conquer and how you too can embrace life no matter what it throws at you. Overcoming adversity is one of the most powerful themes we can explore in life. At its core, it speaks to the human spirit's capacity to rise above seemingly insurmountable challenges. The journey of overcoming obstacles isn't always easy, but it is always possible. When we face difficult circumstances, it can feel as though the world is against us, as if we are trapped in a never-ending struggle. But true strength is not found in avoiding adversity. It is found in how we meet it head-on. One of the most profound ways to look at adversity is through the lens of transformation. Often we think of obstacles as barriers, things that hinder our progress or define us in negative ways. But what if we shifted our perspective and saw each challenge as a stepping stone toward growth? Every struggle we encounter has the potential to mold us into a stronger, wiser, and more compassionate version of ourselves. It's through adversity that we learn who we truly are, what we are capable of, and how much strength we have within us that we never knew existed. The journey of overcoming adversity is deeply personal, yet universal. No one is exempt from challenges, whether it be physical, emotional, or mental. We all face moments when the road ahead seems impossible. But what defines us in these moments is not the challenge itself, but how we choose to respond. For some, adversity may feel like an unscalable mountain. For others, it may be a series of small, everyday struggles. No matter the form it takes, adversity forces us to dig deep into our reserves of courage, perseverance, and determination. The real power of overcoming adversity is not just in surviving the tough times, but in learning how to thrive despite them. It's about transforming our weaknesses into strengths, our fears into fuel, and our failures into lessons. Every hardship offers an opportunity to redefine what is possible. In the face of adversity, it is easy to lose sight of our potential. The weight of the struggle can obscure our vision, causing us to focus on what we don't have or what we cannot do. But overcoming adversity requires a shift in mindset. It's about focusing on what we can control and what we have the power to change. It's about recognizing the strength we already possess, even when it seems hidden beneath layers of doubt and fear. The key to overcoming adversity lies in resilience, the ability to bounce back after setbacks, the ability to keep going even when things don't go according to plan. Resilience is not about being invincible, it's about having the courage to keep moving forward, even when every step feels heavy. It's about refusing to be defined by our challenges and instead choosing to define ourselves by how we respond to them. The beauty of overcoming adversity is that it connects us to others. When we share our struggles and how we've triumphed over them, we inspire those around us to do the same. There is immense power in knowing that someone else has faced similar challenges and come out stronger on the other side. Our stories of perseverance can light the way for others who may be feeling lost or defeated. So when faced with adversity, remember it is not the challenge that defines you, but the way you rise above it. It is in the struggle that we find our true potential, and it is in overcoming adversity that we become the best version of ourselves. The power of perspective is one of the most transformative forces we can harness in our lives. How we choose to view the world around us directly influences our experiences, actions, and ultimately our outcomes. Perspective is the lens through which we interpret life's events, and it has the power to shape our reality in ways we often fail to recognize. The way we perceive challenges, opportunities, relationships, and even ourselves can determine the level of fulfillment we experience. It's not the circumstances themselves that matter most, but how we choose to approach them. Imagine two individuals facing the same difficult situation. One sees it as an insurmountable obstacle, focusing on the limitations, frustrations, and difficulties. The other, however, views the same challenge as an opportunity to learn, grow, and become stronger. What happens next? The person with the positive perspective is likely to find creative solutions, maintain hope, and feel empowered to keep moving forward, while the one with a negative outlook may feel defeated, trapped, and overwhelmed. This difference in response isn't about external circumstances, but about how each person chooses to perceive them. Our perspective is rooted in our beliefs, values, and past experiences. If we believe that the world is full of opportunities, we will seek them out. If we believe that life is stacked against us, we will likely notice only the obstacles in our path. This means that our perspective is not just a passive reaction to life's events, it is an active force that can shape the direction of our lives. And the beautiful thing about perspective is that it is entirely within our control. We may not be able to change the external circumstances that we face, but we can always choose how we view them. This ability to shift our perspective is one of the most powerful tools we have for overcoming adversity. One of the greatest challenges we face in life is learning to see beyond our immediate circumstances. When things aren't going well, it can be easy to fall into a mindset of scarcity, focusing only on what's wrong, what we lack, or what isn't working. This kind of thinking can trap us in a cycle of negativity, preventing us from seeing the potential for growth and success that exists within every challenge. By shifting our perspective, we open ourselves to new possibilities. Even in the most difficult times, there are lessons to be learned, strengths to be discovered, and opportunities to create change. Perspective is also what allows us to find meaning in life's struggles. When we see challenges as burdens to bear, they can feel like an endless weight. But when we view them as opportunities for personal growth or as lessons in resilience, we begin to see them as part of our journey. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me, we start asking, what can I learn from this? Or how can this experience help me become a better version of myself? This shift in perspective can turn even the most painful experiences into stepping stones towards success. So the importance of perspective is also evident in how we view others. The way we perceive people can influence how we interact with them. When we choose to see the good in others, when we approach them with empathy and understanding, we create stronger, more meaningful connections. Perspective is what allows us to see beyond surface level differences and appreciate the humanity in everyone we meet. It opens the door for compassion, kindness, and collaboration, fostering relationships that lift us all. Ultimately, perspective is a choice. We can choose to see the glass as half empty, or we can choose to see it as half full. We can choose to see obstacles as roadblocks or as stepping stones to greater things. It is this choice that determines how we move through life. If we allow ourselves to shift our perspective and view the world through a lens of possibility, positivity, and growth, we unlock an immense power to transform not only our own lives, but the lives of those around us as well. The true power of perspective lies in its ability to change everything. Self-love and acceptance are two of the most fundamental aspects of living a fulfilled life, yet they are often the most challenging to cultivate. In a world that constantly bombards us with unrealistic standards of beauty, success, and happiness, it can be difficult to feel at peace with who we are. We are taught to strive for perfection, to constantly compare ourselves to others, and to focus on what we lack rather than what we already possess. But the truth is that self-love and acceptance are not about reaching some idealized version of ourselves. They are about embracing who we are, flaws and all, and recognizing the inherent worth we already carry within. Self-love begins with understanding that you are enough just as you are. It is about realizing that you don't have to change yourself to be worthy of love and respect. Society often tells us that we need to look a certain way, act a certain way, or achieve certain way, or achieve certain things to be accepted. But in reality, self-love starts with accepting that you are valuable, regardless of your external circumstances or how others may perceive you. It's about letting go of the idea that your worth is tied to your achievements or how you compare to others. Instead, self-love means recognizing your intrinsic value simply because you exist. The path to self-love is deeply personal, and it requires shedding the negative beliefs we've accumulated about ourselves over the years.
For many, self-love can feel elusive because of past experiences, criticism, or unmet expectations.
We may have been told we aren't good enough or that we don't measure up in some way. These messages can leave deep scars affecting our self-esteem and making it difficult to believe in our own worth. But the process of self-love involves healing from these wounds and replacing old damaging beliefs with new, empowering ones. It means silencing the inner critic and learning to speak to ourselves with kindness, patience, and compassion. Acceptance is equally vital on this journey. To truly love yourself, you must first accept yourself, both the strengths and the imperfections. Acceptance is about embracing every part of who you are, even the parts that you may not always like or understand. It means letting go of the constant need to change or improve yourself and instead focusing on being present with who you are in the moment. Acceptance isn't about complacency or resignation. It's about acknowledging that you are worthy of love and respect no matter where you are in life. It's about embracing your uniqueness and seeing the beauty in the things that make you different. When you begin to practice self-love and acceptance, something profound happens. You stop seeking validation from others. You no longer rely on external approval to feel good about yourself. Instead, you find your validation within. You begin to recognize that your happiness is not dependent on other people's opinions or expectations. This shift can be incredibly liberating as it frees you from the constant need to prove yourself or live up to the standards set by others. Self-love and acceptance also have a ripple effect on how you treat others. When you learn to love and accept yourself, you become more capable of offering love and acceptance to those around you. The more you nurture your own sense of worth, the more you can appreciate and uplift others in their own journeys. There's a profound power in showing kindness and compassion, not only to the people you encounter, but also to yourself. In doing so, you create a space of positivity and support that encourages growth and connection. Ultimately, self-love and acceptance are about giving yourself permission to be human. It's about recognizing that you are not perfect, and that's okay. You don't have to be flawless to deserve love, happiness, or success. By accepting and loving yourself as you are, you create the foundation for a life that is rich in purpose, joy, and fulfillment. The key to living a truly authentic life is rooted in understanding and embracing your own worth, knowing that you are enough and that everything you need to live a fulfilling life is already within you. Turning obstacles into opportunities is one of the most powerful ways to transform adversity into something meaningful and impactful. Life presents each of us with challenges, some small and some monumental, and it's easy to view these as setbacks or insurmountable barriers. But in reality, each obstacle contains within it the seeds of growth, learning, and improvement. The difference between those who thrive and those who merely survive is not in the absence of obstacles, but in the ability to see and harness the potential for transformation that lies within every challenge. When faced with adversity, it's natural to feel overwhelmed or defeated. We often get caught up in the frustration of our circumstances and become focused on the roadblocks that seem to stand in our way. But by shifting our mindset, we can start to recognize that challenges are often opportunities in disguise. Rather than viewing a difficult situation as something to endure, we can choose to see it as an opportunity to learn something new about ourselves, develop new skills, or deepen our understanding of the world around us. One of the most important things to remember when faced with an obstacle is that it is not permanent. The pain or frustration we feel in the moment may seem all-consuming, but it is only temporary. By adopting a long-term perspective, we can begin to see beyond the immediate difficulty and look for the lessons that the challenge can teach us. Sometimes the greatest lessons come from the most difficult situations. They force us to confront our weaknesses, test our resilience, and push us to our limits. In doing so, we often discover strengths and abilities we never knew we had. Turning obstacles into opportunities also involves a willingness to adapt. Life rarely goes as planned, and many of our most significant successes come from unexpected directions. Sometimes, the path we thought we should follow is blocked, but that doesn't mean there isn't another way forward. It's about being open to new possibilities, even if they are different from what we originally envisioned. When we face an obstacle, we are forced to think creatively, to find new solutions, and to become more resourceful. These moments of innovation and adaptation can lead to breakthroughs that we never could have anticipated. Another key element in turning obstacles into opportunities is maintaining a positive and solution-oriented mindset. It's easy to fall into a victim mentality, especially when faced with adversity. We might feel like life is unfair or that we are powerless in our situation. But a positive mindset enables us to take control of our response to the challenge rather than letting the challenge control us. When we focus on what we can do rather than what we can't, we begin to see opportunities where others see problems.
This shift in mindset allows us to approach obstacles with creativity, determination, and a sense of possibility.
Furthermore, every obstacle provides us with a unique opportunity to grow and develop as individuals. The discomfort and struggle that come with overcoming a challenge force us to stretch beyond our comfort zones and redefine what we are capable of. We learn patience, resilience, and perseverance. We gain confidence in our abilities and develop a deeper understanding of our values and priorities. Overcoming obstacles builds character, and each challenge we face becomes a stepping stone to a stronger, more capable version of ourselves. The most successful individuals are those who understand that obstacles are not roadblocks, but opportunities to improve, innovate, and grow. They know that each challenge is an invitation to evolve and that they are not defined by their difficulties, but by how they respond to them. By viewing obstacles through the lens of opportunity, we unlock our potential to achieve things we once thought impossible. We begin to see life as an adventure full of possibilities, and every challenge as an opportunity to rise higher. With the right mindset, obstacles become the very things that propel us forward. The influence of faith and purpose in one's life cannot be overstated. These two forces provide the foundation upon which individuals build their lives, navigate adversity, and find direction. Faith and purpose give life meaning, transforming daily routines and struggles into something far greater than just survival. They act as a guiding light, offering strength and clarity in times of uncertainty and helping individuals stay focused on what truly matters. Whether rooted in spirituality, personal beliefs, or a commitment to a greater cause, faith and purpose shape the trajectory of a person's life and provide the motivation needed to keep moving forward, especially when the path is difficult. Faith is a deeply personal and often transformative force. It is not merely about religious belief, though for many faith takes that form. Faith can also be the belief in something bigger than ourselves, the belief in the power of love, the universe, humanity, or even the potential of our own abilities. It is a conviction that no matter the circumstances, there is meaning and purpose to be found. Faith serves as a source of hope and confidence, especially when faced with the unknown or overwhelming challenges. It encourages individuals to trust that things will work out even when they cannot yet see how. This unwavering belief gives them the courage to step forward with resilience even in moments of doubt. Having faith doesn't mean that life will always be easy or that challenges won't arise. On the contrary, it often makes the struggle more meaningful. When we face difficulties, faith gives us the strength to endure and the perspective to see the bigger picture. Faith helps us understand that every obstacle is an opportunity for growth, that every setback is a lesson, and that we are never truly alone in our struggles. It's the understanding that despite the pain or confusion of the moment, there is a larger plan at work, a plan that, even if unclear now, will reveal itself in time. Purpose, on the other hand, gives our lives direction. It provides the fuel for our actions, the motivation for our goals, and the drive to keep pushing forward. When we have a clear sense of purpose, life becomes more than just a series of events. It becomes a mission, something worth dedicating ourselves to. Purpose connects our daily actions to something bigger than ourselves, whether it's helping others, making a difference, or pursuing our own personal growth. It provides clarity during moments of indecision and serves as a compass when the road ahead is uncertain. Purpose also has the power to shape our mindset and influence how we approach challenges. When we know why we are doing something, when we are clear about the deeper reasons behind our efforts, we can better withstand the difficulties that come with the pursuit. People with purpose are often able to maintain a sense of focus and perseverance even when things get tough. They see beyond the immediate struggle and remain committed to their goals, knowing that each step, no matter how small, brings them closer to fulfilling their purpose. Having faith and a sense of purpose also allows individuals to inspire others. When we live with purpose and demonstrate unwavering faith in our journey, we become beacons of hope for those around us. Others are inspired by our strength, our resilience, and our determination. Through our own actions, we show that it is possible to keep going even in the face of adversity. We show that purpose and faith can transform challenges into triumphs. In times of difficulty, faith and purpose act as anchors, keeping us grounded and focused. They help us navigate the rough waters of life with grace and conviction. They remind us that we are part of something larger, that our lives have meaning, and that every step we take brings us closer to fulfilling our mission. With faith in ourselves and a clear sense of purpose, we can face anything with the belief that we are capable of not just surviving, but thriving. Faith and purpose don't just provide the motivation to keep going, they provide the wisdom to live a life full of meaning, no matter what challenges we face along the way. The profound impact of resilience and determination in overcoming life's challenges is something we all have the potential to tap into. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to recover from setbacks, and to keep moving forward despite obstacles. It is not simply about surviving tough situations, but about thriving in the face of adversity and growing stronger because of it. Determination, on the other hand, is the unwavering commitment to continue striving toward our goals, regardless of how difficult or discouraging the journey may seem.
Together, resilience and determination create an unshakable foundation for success, allowing individuals to navigate the inevitable ups and downs of life with grace, strength, and purpose.
Resilience is not a trait that some are born with and others are not. It is a skill that can be developed and nurtured over time. It begins with a mindset that refuses to accept defeat, no matter how overwhelming a situation may seem. People who are resilient don't see obstacles as insurmountable walls, but as challenges to be faced head-on. They understand that failure is not the end, but simply a stepping stone on the path to success. They know that each setback provides an opportunity to learn, adapt, and grow. Resilience is rooted in the belief that no matter how tough things get, there is always a way forward. But resilience alone is not enough to overcome adversity. It must be paired with determination, the inner strength to keep going, even when things seem impossible. Determination is the driving force that pushes us to continue pursuing our dreams, even when we face resistance, doubt, or exhaustion. It's about setting our sights on a goal and refusing to be discouraged by the challenges that arise along the way. Determination is what makes us rise each time we fall and keep going even when success feels distant. It's the fuel that keeps the fire burning even in the darkest of times. Determination is also about maintaining focus. In moments of difficulty, it's easy to lose sight of our goals and become distracted by the immediate struggles in front of us. But those who are determined know that staying focused on the bigger picture is essential to overcoming adversity. They understand that while the journey may be long and filled with obstacles, each small step they take brings them closer to their destination. Determination requires patience and perseverance, qualities that keep individuals grounded even when the road ahead seems uncertain. Resilience and determination work together to create an unbreakable force that propels us forward, even in the most difficult of circumstances. When we are resilient, we can withstand the storms of life, but when we add determination to that resilience, we find the strength to forge ahead with purpose. It is this combination of inner strength and unwavering commitment that allows us to turn adversity into triumph. Every challenge we face becomes an opportunity to demonstrate our resilience and determination, and with each obstacle we overcome, we grow stronger, more confident, and more capable. The beauty of resilience and determination is that they are contagious. When we demonstrate these qualities in our own lives, we inspire others to do the same. Our actions become a source of strength and motivation for those around us, showing them that it is possible to overcome even the most difficult situations. Resilience and determination create a ripple effect, spreading positivity and hope wherever they are practiced. They remind us that no matter how hard the journey may be, with the right mindset and a determined heart, we can navigate any challenge that comes our way. In the end, resilience and determination are not just about getting through hard times, they are about flourishing in the face of them. They are the keys to unlocking the potential within ourselves, to breaking through barriers, and to achieving greatness no matter the obstacles. By cultivating resilience and determination, we become unstoppable forces, capable of overcoming any challenge and turning our dreams into reality.